What's going on, guys? Josh Pocock here. Now on this channel, we've covered many different AI coding tools. Recently, we covered Pythagora, we've covered Project IDX, we've covered Klein, we've covered RuCode, we've covered Windsurf, Cursor, Bolt.DIY, Bolt.new, Lovable.dev, and a lot more. And there is different categories of AI coding tools. For example, Bolt.new Lovable V0 would classify into the category of a browser-based AI coding editor. And these are really good for fast prototyping. I personally wouldn't recommend going all the way throughout a project in one of these. I would typically take that code, put it into something like Cursor, maybe Windsurf, and then go ahead and actually build out everything within the IDE. But it is a really good start, and you could actually prototype a full front end and back end even in a lot of these different tools. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at another one of these tools that I haven't really seen too many people talk about. I came across it and I was trying it out. It is pretty cool. This tool is called PureCodeAI. So they claim to be the world's first front-end ready pair programmer, speed up your development by 50%, bring your context. Trusted by over 30,000 plus developers across multiple different companies. I'm going to show you how you can get started with this tool in today's video and see how it actually compares to some of the ones that we've covered already, like Bolt.new Lovable. Is it as good or is it not? Let's dive right into it. Alright guys, so I've only played around with PureCodeAI a little bit so far, and from what I can tell, it definitely has some potential. I personally don't know if it's going to be as good or maybe even better than Lovable and Bolt. I personally think it's probably going to be hard to beat some of those tools, but I think it may even have some unique features that, we may want to see in some of those other tools, or maybe that could actually make this a potential up and comer in the future if they iron things out. But let's go ahead and check this out. So first things first, unfortunately, from what I can tell and, just from looking around so far, they don't have an open source version of PureCode. So they have a pricing plan right here, but that is very similar to Bolt.new and Lovable. So if we look at their pricing model, we can see with Bolt.new, here's some of the pricing. Let's just look at the lowest plan for now, just to really compare. It's $20 per month for 10 million tokens. For Lovable.dev, it's $20 per month for everything in the free plan. Go beyond daily limits with a monthly limit on unlimited private projects. And then for PureCode, it is $20 a month as well. And you can see we got the PureCodeAI extension. You can choose between 300 premium credits per month or 600, which would double it. You can use your custom design system for UI generation, normal and agent workflow, advanced embedding for human-like code-based understanding, advanced task planning agent, and then AI code completion. So UI generator benefits on web is 500 messages per month, custom theming, and private generations. So one cool thing about this is that you'll see is that they actually do have a VS Code extension. So you could use this in Cursor or VS Code. And I actually haven't used that yet, so we'll go ahead and try that out in just a second. Now let's go ahead and give this a test. So if we go over here, you'll see we have our chat box. We can select a stack. So we got React.js, MUI, React.js and Tailwind CSS, HTML Bootstrap, HTML Tailwind, AngularJS CSS, AngularJS and Tailwind CSS. So right off the bat, typically I would like to see a little bit more different stack available options, but let's go ahead and just use React and Tailwind CSS for now. And we could go ahead and select a theme right here, some of their pre-made ones. You could also add a new theme, which is actually very cool that they have this. I think this is good that you can add your own company colors. I think that could be useful to generate things very quickly. Now let's just go with Ruby here. So let's go ahead and say build a professional team section for my new AI marketing website. Let's go ahead and click generate. Okay, and it is generating now. We can see generating 10%, 13%, 15%, slowly going up here. 97%, 98%, and 100. Okay, and boom, now we have this team section. So pretty good so far. We can see it's very basic. Meet our team, pulled up some dummy images, which is kind of cool. It did that. And we can see what we got here. It shows a little screenshot here, team section breakdown. interactive design, member information. Oh, so it is interactive. We can actually click on these, which is pretty cool. They have the icons right here, little brief background, key achievements. So actually pretty nice job. It's even giving us some recommendations right here on what we could add. Now they do have a select and edit feature here, which is nice. This is something that most of these tools like V0, Lovable, Bolt, they all added this recently too. So let's go ahead and look at the code here. So if we look at the code, you can see an app.jsx right here, tailwind.config, and we can see our code right here. So pretty basic, pretty simple right here. You could go ahead and copy this code, edit the code right here. So this gives us a nice view to edit the code. We could save changes like so. You can view this on tablet or mobile as well. You could also click explain this. So I don't know what this is going to do. Maybe explain what the app is. I've analyzed the team section. Here are my key observations. Boom, boom, boom. Subtle changes appear to be in the image error handling. So this is kind of good that it can explain this, because maybe, you know, it can analyze this and kind of give itself more context, opposed from you having to say, okay, this is how it is. Like, hey, this thing is messed up right here. Maybe analyze it itself and give itself more context in an easier way. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. Now we can come back to this. I just want to go ahead and explore some of these. So discover new generations. So if we go here, so it looks like we're able to see different generations from different people. So we can see like a login screen right here. So we could go ahead and actually copy this code, view the code. So this is nice. I know Lovable has something like this as well, and some of these other tools have certain things like this. So this is always cool. I really like when they have a library like this. And we could go ahead and search for certain things like reviews right here, or rating, or different buttons. Okay, and then we can also change the stack right here. So we could change whatever stack we want to look for in the discovery, which is nice. Now let's go ahead and take a look at their extension. So if we click on the extension right here, it's going to take you here. You can go ahead and install this. Now this is something that actually could be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and go to the extension right here. Now you could go to the link, or you could just search for the extension over in extensions. And this is actually really cool. I think this would be something that would be very useful if Lovable or Bolt maybe had an extension, because then we could actually, opposed from just using the web UI, we could use the extension and directly have it integrated into our code base. More importantly, it could have context within our code base. So here's the extension. We can see our different folders right here. We can see our generations. So if we click new generation right here, it gives us prompting ideas. So select category. We could select like accordion, Kanban board, avatar, alert, bunch of different options right here that it's giving us, like breadcrumb, sidebar, and then it's giving us prompts. And this is actually really nice that it does this. I like this. So if we go to, like, say I wanted a Kanban board, build a Kanban board component for tracking IT issues, include the columns for the reporting issues. So I could go ahead and copy this to clipboard, paste it down here, or I could just click this arrow right here to actually go ahead and get started. Then we can select our stack right here. So React and Tailwind, and our theme as well. We could just use the default theme. Let's go ahead and click generate here. Okay, it looks like I'm getting a start your 7-day free trial for unlimited generations. Let's go ahead and try running this over in the web UI. Oh, so when you do click on new generation 2, it does give you new generation ideas here as well. So this is nice. I do like this. You could select like a specific category. Let's say we want application UI, and it's going to give us like something like this. I'll go ahead and click this, and now it's generating. So it looks like with the VS Code extension, you either need to be on a free trial or the one of their plans to actually go ahead and start generating with it, which is unfortunate, but you can go ahead and use their web UI for free. At least it will have limitations, just like Bolt.new's limitations, just like V0's limitations for the free version, of course. But from the generations I've used with this, I've actually been able to get some pretty decent generations. So it actually isn't bad at, you know, generating the code. Let's go ahead and see. So we're designing a user profile screen for a fitness app. It should include a personal details, workout stats, and goal tracker. Make the design motivational and easy to navigate. Wow. Okay, this is actually a lot better than I expected. So has light mode and dark mode, total workout, streak days, personal details right here, age, height, weight, gender. We have weekly progress, calories burned, exercise, variety, and we have fitness goals down here, achievements. So pretty cool. We got the light mode and dark mode, which I always like. Okay, a little bit glitchy right here with the white text, but nothing we couldn't fix. You can also click share generation right here, which is going to copy that to your clipboard, and you could go ahead and send this to someone. Okay, if we click on these dots right here, then click move to, we can actually move to the folder this way, it looks like. Yep, so now I can see user profiles right in my folder. Now I'm going to say make it way more advanced and cool with tons of features. Really impressed me. I just want to see how good it can actually do with these, improving upon these generations. Okay, so looking at it here, let me see. It looks to me to be almost the exact same. So it seems like it's not making any improvements when I say to tell it what to do. Like, let's go ahead, for example, and say add a calendar to the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and click update. So if it doesn't do this at this point, then okay, and it did not add a calendar to the bottom. Now, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. If I am, let me know in the comments down below. But if the app isn't working correctly in terms of improving upon itself, then that's obviously a big issue. That being said, I still do think it does a pretty good job with the initial generations and can give you a decent starting point. So you could just simply copy this code, add it into another AI coding tool, or add it into your IDE as a component, whatever the case may be. And like I mentioned, I would prefer it if they had TypeScript, because I personally like TypeScript better. So more features as well. But I think this is interesting. Speed up your front end coding by 50% with PureCodeAI VS Code extension. You could use your code base or files as context. So I think if Bolt.new or Lovable had some sort of extension where it allowed us to use context from our code base, I think that would be useful. All in all, do I think Pure Code is on the level of Bolt.new or Lovable at the moment? Absolutely not, just from at least my test right now. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know in the comments down below. But I do think they do have a few cool features that some of these tools could implement, such as the VS Code extension. I think the themes is cool, and I think it does do a decent job at the first initial generation. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, guys. I just wanted to cover this tool because I didn't see anyone else really talking about it, and usually I like to do a video on all these types of AI coding tools just to see, even if it isn't as good as the top ones, sometimes it will have certain little features that I think are interesting and are aligned with where AI coding is going. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you're new to this channel, we upload videos all the time on AI coding, AI agents, all that good stuff. So if you like that type of content, you got some value here, make sure to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to stay up to date with the uploads. Let me know what your favorite AI coding tool is in the comments down below, guys. If you haven't already joined our free Facebook group and Discord channel, stridecommunity.com, I'll leave a link down below for that. And then also too, guys, if you haven't already joined our Stride AI Academy, I'll leave a link down below for that as well, where you can join for free currently. It may not be always free in the future because it's going to be jam-packed with loads of free stuff. And then also, if you do run a business and you need help implementing AI agents like AI appointment setters, AI voice into your business, then book a call down below at executivestride.com/apply. And we can see if it's a fit or not. Other than that, guys, I will see you in the next video. Keep hustling, keep grinding, and of course, guys, accelerate your stride. Take care.